Questions for Coach?
You good?
Yep, go ahead.
Initial reactions from today's scrimmage, Coach?
I think the guys did a really good job bouncing back. Yesterday, the offense, we had a couple situations with the offense, and the offense put us in some tough spots, spots that we needed to learn from on film. And I think the guys did a really good job carrying it over to tonight. And I think the leadership at all three levels was outstanding. You look up front, people like Zach Krotzer. In the middle, you got Dylan Lane, Isaiah King, and then players like Hayden John, Zach Lustig in the back end. I think Deuce stepped up. Obviously on that first third down tonight we had, he got a pick, so we had guys step up. We really emphasized tonight pre-snap with good eyes, good communication, and I think they did a great job with it.
Coach, could I have you take one more baby step forward? Thank you, appreciate it.
Can you tell me about the takeaways? It seems like you guys are getting takeaways pretty often. How is that working, and how are you guys getting takeaways?
Yeah, it's something you always have to emphasize. I think the biggest turnover stat in football is turnover margin. I don't ever like talking about we need 3 turnovers or 4 turnovers. We always need +1. So depending on how many the offense turns over, we need to get one more back. And oftentimes, if you do that, you win over 88% of your game. So we're always preaching on the ball. The ball is the game, and whether it's up in the air for interceptions, whether it's a ball carrier trying to get the ball out, punching it, ripping it, whatever the case may be, the ball is everything to us. And we actually have a segment in practice that anytime the ball is on the ground, we call it loose change. And anytime the ball is on the ground, it's the defense's ball, and I think they did a great job carrying that over into live situations.
Some defenses, at some programs are really kind of segmented. The DBs, the linebackers, the linebackers, the D-lines, the D-line. How do you think your unit, front to back, all 11 on the field, operate as a whole?
I think they do a great job. We're obviously, we try and throw in as much as possible, to gauge the temperature on how well they learn. And we're going to try and confuse on offense. There's 2 groups that we're really going to try and confuse. We're going to try and get after the quarterback because he touches the ball every play. And we really want to confuse the O-line because they got more people on the field than anybody. So if we can do that as a defense and obviously, make sure everything fits inside the puzzle, I think we're going to have a really good shot. And I think the defense so far through camp and obviously tonight, they've done a really good job.
Obviously, no one needs any extra motivation for the first game of the season, but given where you played your college ball and facing that team in Pullman, is that anything extra for you?
Every game, I try and treat every game the same. I want to always be consistent, never too high, never too low. I do have all the respect in the world for him. And I have all the respect in the world for that program and Coach Rogers. He does an outstanding job. Looking forward to the game.
I saw part of that practice yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Were your guys taking bad angles or making bad reads, or what was the problem?
I think yesterday there was just what got us yesterday was poor communication and poor eye discipline. So those are all things that you can fix. That's all a lot of times pre-snap. We have an acronym on defense that we use to help that everybody get lined up. It's called CARE, C-A-R-E. It stands for call, alignment, responsibility, and eyes. And a couple of those were missing yesterday, and I think the guys did a great job today. I mean, like I said, the emphasis was all about communication and all about your eyes. Stuff that takes no talent, all stuff that's pre-snap. I think they did a great job today.
One more question?
I got one. I know there's a new thing in college football where 3 guys in the defense can wear mics in their helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the 3 guys that you chose, and why did you choose those guys?
I don't know if I can give that away. We'll have to find out on game day. We are going to go at using all 3 levels in case the team goes up tempo, to where not everybody in the back end has it and nobody up front doesn't have it, and they go tempo and they can't hear a call. So we'll use it, strategically with all 3 levels, and those guys need to be very vocal in everything they do. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.